Hi, Wayne Carden here with Christmas Decor. We thought we'd put together a short video for you do-it-yourselfers that really want to know how our Christmas timers work. Before we get into that, I want you to understand that this is actually a service you're paying for to set these timers, to make them work correctly. If they're not working, if there's something you want to change, please feel free to call us. That's what we're here for. However, every year we get a handful of people that just want to be able to do it themselves for whatever reasons, and so what follows is a video to explain that. Gary Moeller is our supervisor. He's going to get into the nuts and bolts of this, and hopefully you'll have a better understanding when it's over.
Okay, I'm here to walk you through the basic functions of our timer that we use to run our Christmas lights. The first thing you need to do is make sure we have the correct time. Okay, first thing we need to do is make sure we have the correct time on our timers. You want to hold in order to change the time, you hold the clock button down, keep pressure on it, and you check the day at the top. Now on top of our screen, it goes Sunday through Saturday. So first thing, depending on what day of the week it is, you just keep pushing the day button. Of course, you're still holding pressure on your clock button, and change the days of the week. And for our purposes, we're going to say today is Monday. Once you've got the correct day, continue to hold pressure on the clock button, change the hour. So if you hold it down, it actually moves quicker. If you just go, once you get close to the time that you want, for instance, we're going to say 2:30. You got the hour set correctly, then we change over to our minutes. I'm still holding pressure on the clock. You change your minute button, it goes quickly if you hold it. Once you get close to the time that you want, you just push it once at a time. And for our purposes, we're going to use 2:30 as our time of the day currently at this time. Once you've determined that you've got the correct date and time set, you want to release pressure on your clock, and we're going to start setting the programs. You go to program, this box actually has 7 different functions, but we normally just use program one function. So you go to program 1, and it shows an on at the top of the screen. So you determine what time you want to set it at. Most people set it about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't need to hold pressure on anything. You just need to set the hour button to whatever time you want, and we're going to say on time it's going to be 5 p.m. And make sure there's an AM and PM here on the side, bottom right hand of the screen. We're going to go to 5. Just hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 o'clock as an on time. And this is our on time. Now the off time, you press the program button one more time, and it shows off, program 1, off section. And most people do 12 a.m. If you say, for instance, you're having a party, you want to run it a little bit longer that day, you can go to 2 a.m. Just hold like 2 a.m. for this instance. And of course, if you happen to pass it, don't worry about it. You can just go all the way through it again and back to the original 12 a.m. that you were looking at. That's 9 p.m., 11, and we're back to 12 a.m. Once you've gotten this function out, you want to go back to your home screen. In order to get back to your home screen, you just hit the clock button. And we're back to, it's 2:31 now, and we're set. We're good to go. If you want to verify that you did it correctly, hit your program button. It should say program 1 on, 5 o'clock. And you want to make sure all the days of the week are lit up at the top. That means it's set to come on every day of the week at the top of the screen. You can see where it says Monday, everything's lit up Monday through Sunday. And then you want to verify you're off. Again, you want to make sure it's off, 12 a.m. Check your days of the week on top again, make sure they're all on. And that's a set. Now again, we do have different zones. You can actually have 2, 3 on, off, 4 on, 4 off. It goes all the way to 7. And if you go, then you'll back at 1. Again, you don't want to leave it in this position before you leave it alone. In order to finish the whole process, you need to go back to your home screen, which is a clock. And once you're back at your clock, at your home screen, it's going to show off. The timer's actually off, ready to be set. Now we have a mode button here. In order to test, if you ever want to test your lights, make sure everything's working. It goes from off. You'll see an on. The lights will be on at this point. You want to verify all your bulbs and everything's working. Now, in order to get your timer that you just set from 5 to 12 a.m., you want to go one more time, and it's going to say auto. Now, at this point, your lights, since it's only 2:30 in the afternoon and we set it to come on at 5, your lights should be off. They're set to come on at 5 o'clock, and you're set. This is where you want to leave it. If you pass the auto, it goes up to random. That's something that we do, a function we don't use here at Christmas Decor. And it goes back to off, on, and you're back at auto, which is where you want to be, and leave it for your timer to work.